Let us rearrange our paradigms. Get our dream team back. Get reps. Eventually I'm going to be able to do more of this without having to resort to Sentinel all the time. I'm just not powerful enough yet. What am I going for again? Delta attack. And I had triple Ravager, so probably also spend some of these now. What do I want most, though, is the question. I should probably get everything up to tier 3. With Fang, I know for a fact I want Boon. Because Fang is going to become my primary synergist. Does she already have it? Yeah, okay, she does. So with that, with her roll level increased and with Boon, each time I do one of these, it makes her buffs last longer. However, I also kind of gotta prioritize between them because... Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe with Fang I'll just go straight through to synergist because I don't really use her as a medic. And for Ravager, it's really more for the little bit of chaining that I already do. So I might just plow through synergist for Fang. Even out some of the other characters, but just go ham on synergist for Fang. Dazga, Imperilga. It's not that big of a deal. And I gotta remember to spend some of this because it does max out. That one does have days and slow. So even though he's already level 3, I know I'm probably gonna need that for Cactuar. Synergist. What abilities are you missing? Bravera and probably Phaethra. Yeah. Oh, I probably want those. I'm gonna have to just plow through synergist for both Fang and Vanille. As for you, I ironically need you as a medic. Because then you can get Curasa and you're gonna need it. Alright, Dream Team, back again. Wonder how many of these I'll end up cutting. Because, I mean, if I've already done them once. I suppose if I 5-star one, I can do it again. Or show it again in the LP. But otherwise, I'll probably just cut ahead. So, oops. I'm probably gonna go left again. I don't know. Do I want to save it until I go through again, or... These aren't hard. I could go to C2, D2, E2. And save B2 for when I have to cross over into C3. It might have also wanted you to do it again with the gold watch. Since that extends your time just a little bit, but we're not going to get that until mission 64. We're not going to get mission 64 until we unlock all of this crap, so... You guys were ice, I think. Yeah. Oh, great. I have both locked magic and physical. Things did not go to plan. Are you locked both magic and physical? Everybody but Fang is locked magic and physical. That is awesome. That is RNG curse right there. It's like Lingering Will again, yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as Lingering Will. Lingering Will was a rage fest. And to think, I might have to do worse than Birth by Sleep, because that's probably the project I'm going to start up after this. Because I guess that guy has even more erratic attack patterns for its super boss. Its super secret boss. You can't wait for the Rage Soul streams. I know. I actually gotta get Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne. I'm willing to start with either. Bloodborne looks like it's going to be a little bit more fluid. If that makes any sense. Sort of like Devil May Cry versus Bayonetta. Like, both are decent combat systems, but Bayonetta's is a lot more maneuverable. Here we go. Seeing Stars. It's an Ochu. Okay, but it's only a regular Ochu. It's not a Neo-Chu, it's an Ochu. Scattered starlight reveals a ghostly truth that no unknowing eye might see. The illusions we name boundaries are but challenges to overcome. Overcome the challenges of the Ochu, and a lasting truth shall be divulged. Oops. Try that again. Hit the button. You've not played Bloodborne, but Dark Souls is a good place to start. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing Bloodborne, which is kind of why I'm like, oh, this seems like it might be interesting. That and Code Vein. Code Vein looks really interesting, though it does have a bit more of an online multiplayer aspect to it. See, this one's just a regular Ochu, though, so I can probably do it with the setup that I currently have. We'll see. And look at the little ones running around. I kind of feel bad, because they're so cute. And you can't sneak up on these. Like, that's actually something that's different. You can sneak up on these in the Japanese version, and Deceptisol works on them. But in the English version, you can't.
Thank you.
So, like, Niochu and stuff are easier in the Japanese version because you can sneak up on them.
Keep a cool head.
Micro chews. Oh, they're so cute. I'm sorry, little micro chews. I'm guessing they're probably weak to fire. Yeah, pollen's not as bad either. That Neochu is just a little gnarly. But this one I can probably brute force. No problem. Yeah, they kind of do look like chestnuts.
New strategy.
He might summon more of them too. I probably should have just focused on him. I think he summons more and I totally forgot. Yep, seed dispersal. Here comes the babies. I totally forgot he did that. And Screech isn't nearly as bad, so there he goes. Let's focus on these. Might go into solidarity just for a little bit. I'm not worried about poison. They're just so cute. They're little giggle sounds. Like, I kind of want one. They remind me a little bit of the Deku seed, too, from Zelda. I mean, they're about as big, too. They look like they'd be teeny tiny, but if you see them up close to a character, they're like 5 foot tall.
That's how it's done.
And only 3. So, for that one, that's my mistake. I probably could have 5-starred it if I had only gone for him. And we get the Siltstone Ring, which is improved resistance to Earth. So let's check around for some items, because we are in a new zone. I guess that's if you wanted to go around one, if it wasn't your mission. And I believe anything I'm looking for will be on the left. But yeah, brute force him, ignore the minis. Only take out the minis towards the end. And D2, the Antihero, Borgbear Hero. Divine will fuels passion's fire, igniting the spark of life in all creation. A Borgbear hero stands in burning ire, scorching stagnation within the flow, ready to decide your fate. Face its judgment. Yeah, because I do own Dark Souls 2 on PS3, though I've heard that one is the problematic child of the series. So I'd probably want to start with one that is a little bit more acclaimed. When the community is a little less divided on. I mean, I could like it. I just don't want that to be my only impression. Oh no! This is new! Get the one in the corner, it's still dancing! Throw the fireball, lightning! She was just standing there. Adieu? I think they ran off. Yeah, they ran off. Okay. When they were dancing, I was kind of afraid, like, oh, they were gonna do, like, a growing thing, but instead they ran off. I must have limited time to take these out. Huh. That's different. Let's try that again. Fira, go! Oh, they're in a line. That makes it easier. I can hear some of them running away. Okay, I killed some of them. Are these like the metal slimes of the series? Did they just grant like a ton of experience or something? There we go, 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's why. That's why any amount you kill, I guess, grants Bonzo experience. Look at that. And we get a ribbon. Oh, so you also give me a rare drop. Look at that. Increases all status ailment resistance by 20%. Yeah, this is a good item. But yeah, in Dragon Quest there's an enemy called a Metal Slime, and it gives you just an incredible amount of experience in one go, but almost nothing you have on you will be able to hurt it. And also they like to run away. It's considered an 8 out of 10 game, it's just that people overhate it too much. I guess I'll have to see. Like I said, I always tend to reserve my own judgments until I've played something myself. Just because I tend to have controversial opinions for the games I like, hence why we're playing Final Fantasy XIII. Kind of like with Tails. Everybody considers Berseria like the best in series, and guess which is my least favorite? It tends to make a lot of people mad, but I'm sorry, I tried that game and I just... The gameplay's fine, but I cannot stand any of the characters, and I do not want to spend 60 to 200 hours with these people.
Easy.
Your favorite ones are Dark Souls 1, 3, then Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 2. Yeah, there's also Demon Souls 2, isn't there? I kind of forget that exists. Okay, I think we probably have to go for the big guy. Otherwise he just promotes somebody else. I'll also just go ahead and assume he's weak to the same thing as the little ones are. Same as every other version of this guy. He's doing goblin enhancements. As soon as I get rid of him, though, I can switch into Relentless Assault, which we know.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Wait a minute. Why is he back? Oh, this one does it backwards. Oh, he does it backwards. I have to take out the little ones first in this case. The other ones, if I took out the small ones first, it's like he would make my life difficult. But this one, I have to take out the small ones because then they'll just become the next chief. Yeah, video games have the same rule as food for me. I always have to give something a try before I judge it. However, if I do try it and I don't like it, it's my decision. Or if I do like it, even when everybody else doesn't.
Change of plan.
Like, it doesn't matter how popular it is. If I just don't like it, I just don't like it. A lot of people tend to get upset when I play a game and I mention their favorite isn't exactly enjoyed. We get a witch's bracelet, which increases magic power. Like, all I can do is give something a fair shot. I'm not obligated to enjoy something. And that's true of everybody. People are totally allowed to love games that I hate. And vice versa. Nope, this is not the one I want. I want E2. That's why you just dislike spoilers. It ends up affecting your judgment. Yeah. I think my biggest thing too is like a lot of game reviewers these days. It's like it either has to be like flawlessly perfect or universally hated, and a lot of the time, you know, the reason my scores have variation to them is because, well, I'm usually in between somewhere. I'm not usually either on either end of extreme. Very few games I hate that much. There are a few, but it's rare. Number 46. On Silent Wings. The soul's journey has no end. The truth it seeks lies hidden deep within. Enter with the Zenurta, who scours the skies in search of answers and becomes one with life's circle here again. Like, an 8 out of 10 to me is an excellent game. It's a game I can recommend to almost everyone. I actually never give 10 out of 10 scores, except for one exception. And that is my absolute favorite. I only give 1 10 at any time. Only one can hold the crown. So everything else usually is around an 8 or 9 if it's super duper good. And so when people see something, they see like an 8 on my type of score, they automatically consider it to be, you know, in their eyes, something closer to a 5 or a 6. Whereas to me, a 6 is actually still a good score. 6 is still in the zone of give this a try. 5 is pure mediocrity. Like, I don't hate it, but I also didn't enjoy it. And anything below a 5 is in the area of either morally or technologically problematic. Like, this game actually is, like, deals with some sensitive themes improperly or is broken. So let's see, let's make sure I am in Smart Bomb. This one shouldn't be too hard. We've taken out these birds before. Overhyped Nier Automata was worse than Gestalt. For you, see, I like both. I like both. Okay, remember I can't do Synergist on this guy because he'll just take everything off. I probably actually should have done a Matador paradigm, now that I think about it. But I was too busy tooting my own horn. Fang is not dead. Cool. This one was normal to everything. I remember doing Ruin, but that's probably just because I got D-Shell in my last bout of RNG. Okay, my goal this time is to break this thing as fast as possible. Because it can be broken relatively quickly, I just gotta not die. Or have this happen. That was close. If that had been lightning, lightning would be dead. I also meant to go into Solidarity, but muscle memory is a little borked at the moment. Come on, get at least one. I did not get at least one. Hope, please. Must I do everything myself? Thank you.
Thanks.
You don't want to let it drop. Because we're so close to staggering. This is a very basic concept, Hope. If Fang would like to get a status ailment of any kind on the enemy, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Just like I planned.
And eventually we'll be able to go above max damage. There we go. Pretty soon. That item is in here. We get Gilgamesh Incorporated. I guess he had to make an appearance somehow. He actually does appear in later installments of Final Fantasy XIII, but he's not going to be in this one. He just gets a store. Swords are expensive. Take some time off to earn money. A new trial awaits us. And that just says the same thing every time. I know, Gilgamesh is great. Might as well spend these. I know it looks like I'm not making any progress, but as I said, you have a maximum amount of CP you can carry at a time. And I don't want to accidentally hit it and waste everything. He is a troll. To be fair, he kind of got trolled first. That's how he's getting thrown around the universe so much. And you know, every little bit of HP counts. Got Curasa for snow. Do you get Curaja by any chance? No, you do not, but roll levels do help the amount of healing done. So, okay, we're still in Smart Bomb. Let's head back in, and if we encounter a shop, I can show off Gilgamesh Incorporated. How many do I have? I have 35 Deceptisols. I should just use one. Now give me 5 stars. Let's Let's see. I forget exactly which path I wish to take. So let's look. Yeah, I need to go this way again because I gotta do C2. We're going for E3. Not that kind, but... Oops. We are going for E3, right? We just did it, E2. Because all I remember is the Neochu and the bird. Yeah, okay. Kind of funny, he ran around and swiped at nothing. So for something like this, I could probably eventually start with a character in its own synergist paradigm and do haste and frost, and I could probably get it. Or, you know, do the good old-fashioned Deceptisol. I have a surprising amount of them. Just because I've had the Shroud thing on forever.
Let's keep this up.
Oh! Never mind, I just got it. There it is, 5 stars, a mom. Well, I get to leave that boring segment in where I don't talk, so... That's how it works, I guess. Okay, C2 again. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. I mean, who knows? I could get this guy now, too, now that I know to focus on him and just ignore the little ones. Gotta remember if I want to go left or right. Let's see. Left, because right takes us entirely into a different section. For the Salamandran path. There's one of these too. I think it's probably that one that eventually takes us to like an entirely different mission. Once we do all of these at least once, I think. It warps to a certain extra big guy. Okay, at least this time I know to go for the minis first. The mini Borg bears. Everything feels so slow without haste. I'm so used to having haste that everything feels slow. So like that, if the gauge freezes like it did, cancel out of it and restart it. Really? You're casting fog when you could be taking off all these debuffs? Come on, Fang. This is why you eventually need to play as like the Saboteur and the Synergist, so you can just control what goes on. Because that alone just wastes so much time. The AI wastes so much time because it's focused on like what it wants to do rather than the fastest route. It wants to go safe, it doesn't want to go fast. And ta-da! And yeah, you always get a completion bonus. I've probably said this before, because even though we're redoing these, you do get a completion bonus always, but you'll only get the accessory the first time. Every other time you're gonna get like components or something. And E3. Oh no. Unfocused rage. The soul is without boundary. It exists in all places at all times. Intrigued within the Raktavija, who obscures the guarded truth and becomes one with life's circle here again. These things are pests. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as mission number 62, which we get like 2 super powered ones. I'm kind of hoping these are the ones we've bumped into before, just maybe a bunch of them. We'll see. What do you got for me, Titan? His cables kind of look like he has dreadlocks. Okay, it's only one. No, I haven't seen this one before. So let's see what you've got. Resistant to everything and immune to physical, so...
Thank you.
That is different from before. He can still do that, though! That's what I was worried about. That hurts. Had to get hit once, though, to get Hope to cast Shell. There's no wind resistance spell either, so we're kind of just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there's Imperil. Can we get anything else? He is weak to instant... Nope, never mind. Never mind. Death is way over there. What is missing then? Oh, you are a nasty beast. You know that? Ruin only. So while we do this, get healed, and now that I have Imperil, I'll go into Triple Ravager, considering whether or not this kills me. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I want to break him as quickly as possible. Take that barrier out. This is not the same guy as before. He's just related. Oh, we're so close. Why? Heal me, Hope. Okay, let's see what happens when this breaks. Everything is normal and magic is halved. Okay, so now we want to... entirely go all out with physical. Imperil would also help, but it wore off. Let me do one really quick. I don't like this, but... his barrier is about to go back up. Lightning, go! Lightning, go! Hurry! Do it again! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Damn it! Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Oh well. I only meant to do it twice. We're so close to killing it. No, god damn it! I did it again. Because it's locked into my instant reload when I thought I had this. Huzzah for blooper reel, right? Sometimes funny things happen. Like how much? Yeah, he doesn't have a ton left. What else can he even get on you? Slow. Okay, that's what we were missing. Oh my god! No! No, no, we're not doing that, no. Oh, that could have ended in disaster. Oh, come on, I can't even see its health bar. Just die. gnarly thing.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Almost had a redo, yeah. Ugh, but it's 5 stars, so we don't have to do it again. Mission complete, and we get a Minar Stone. I wanted to get it in the one go, but I was like just a smidgen off. And eventually when we get to mission 62, we'll be taking on multiple of them at once with an even lower target time, and that just hurts my soul. So